thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I love Lorraine. Thanks for having me.
So, Poison, I'm just obsessed with it at the moment.
Oh, well, you know, I love that you love it. I mean, I've had a lot of good response from it, so I'm happy that people enjoyed it.
And I'm so glad that it's finally out.
I know, I'm happy it's out right now.
The song obviously has a very powerful message.
I wanted it to feel as empowering as I can make it.
And obviously, I have to say, a very big congratulations. You are now an X Factor judge. Give me
Thank
5.
you.
That is a cool thing to say, especially at 24.
Oh, well, thank you. I can definitely put it on my resume.
How did it all come about?
When Simon approached me and he explained to me the show and what they're planning to do this year, I wanted to be a part of it. What's so great about the new lineup, which is really exciting, is that you have 4 different perspectives, you know. You've got all these amazing kind of musicians and business-minded people on the same panel that, you know music, and I'm just happy to be a part of that.
And of course, with a very good mate of yours, Nick Grimshaw.
Yay!
So loads of people have said that obviously him being on the panel had a big role in you deciding to leave The Voice and join the X Factor. Is that right?
It was the new lineup, the plans that they have moving forward with the show, the changes. It just really got me excited. And if I can find talent and help somebody, I would. So for me, it was perfect.
And Cheryl as well. Did you know her before you got into negotiations?
No, I didn't, but I wish I did. She's so sweet. I got to meet her when we had a separate meeting with the new lineup, me, Grimmy and Cheryl. Simon wasn't there. It was a really amazing kind of catch-up, no pressure. We had a drink and it just felt really natural.
Now, of course, you've done a lot of fashion stuff over the last few years, and on the X Factor, it's known, especially during the live shows, to be a big sort of style moment. Have you even thought about what you want to start wearing?
Actually, no, not really, because for me, when I get dressed, I really just go off instinct and last minute.
Really?
I've always been so kind of, you know what, no, because if I make a plan, I definitely 100% will probably change it. So I'll say, yeah, and then I'll say, actually, no, let's go for that one. So I'm going to take one day at a time.
Now, we've got to talk to you about movies as well, because out very soon is the big new movie, Southpaw, where you star as a drug addict with Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's actually kind of funny because how I look will probably shock people, but I'll tell you a funny story. I went on set and I just woke up and I went into the makeup trailer and I said, okay, I'm ready to get ready. And they're like, oh, they're ready for you on set. And I said, but I'm not ready. My role is a drug addict. I haven't had any makeup. They're like, you haven't? I was like, oh my gosh, no, I have not.
And Jake Gyllenhaal, obviously an incredible actor. He was singing your praises at Cannes, actually, very recently.
Oh, that's nice. That's so sweet. I just sit back and I learn and I'm like a sponge and I absorb, you know. Jake's an amazing person.
Because you're dipping the toe in the water in quite a big way, aren't you? Because obviously you had the role in 50 Shades of Grey, which has basically been the biggest movie ever.
It did great, it did.
Do you know yet if you'll be back for more? Because there's 2 sequels on the way, isn't there?
I mean, well, I'm a massive fan of the books, and my character, Mia Gray, she very much evolves into 2 and 3, slowly but surely. So if they do ask me, of course I'll be there.
The next few months is going to be all about your music, because you have the album on the way.
I know. Do you know how excited I am about this record? Honestly.
One of the tracks came from some work that you did with Prince.
He got in touch with my manager and they said, you know, Prince wants to meet you. I said, Prince Harry? Or because I'd be more calm meeting Prince Harry, being the music head that I am. No matter what happens, I can tell my grandkids, I met Prince.
And just finally, how are you coping with this madness at the moment? Because you have your personal life in the headlines. That's a lot to take at your age.
Well, as long as I can go home and my mum makes me some food, honestly, it's the simple things that matter to me.
Well, you're going to have to come back when you've picked your acts and everything.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Rita. Really appreciate it.